Mary Vallely, and I just bought a house. And this is my personal journey, which I am sharing with you. So, how does it begin? All my life, I have lived in single family homes. My parents had a home, my husband and I had a home. Recently, I found myself a single person, and I moved into an apartment. So I've been there for several years, and I'm going to say about the last year, I've been trying to decide, did I want to stay renting? I love my apartment, it's a great apartment. Or did I want to settle down and have my own house? There's advantages and disadvantages to both. And I talked it over with various people, my daughter being one of them. There's a lot of freedom when you're renting, and you don't have to worry about anything breaking. You call the landlord. There's also something very comforting about owning your own home and being able to do whatever it is that you would like to do in that place. And so I've gone back and forth with that decision for a while. And while I was doing that, also just kind of watching what's out there. If I did buy something, what did I want to buy? I have lived for quite a few years in a condo, and that was wonderful. My husband was not handy. He didn't like to do outside work. So, living in a condo, they took care of all of that. All I had to take care of was the inside, and the association took care of the rest of it. So, there's advantages to that. That was very nice. But I also love having a yard, and part of my dream is to have that yard and the garden and all those various things. So the question too was, what did I want to buy? As a realtor, I'm lucky. I'm able to keep looking at what's out there. I was looking at condos, I was looking at single family homes, I was looking at duplexes. Several years ago, I sold a duplex for a couple. It was a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. So it shared one wall and a one car attached garage. And as I walked around and looked in that house when I was selling it for them, I said, you know what? This just might work for me. So that was kind of the journey. I was watching, I was looking, I was trying to figure out, did I really want to do this? And what was the investment going to be? The advantages and the disadvantage of a renter versus a homeowner. And then what type of property is it that I wanted to buy? Then the next piece of it, of course, is financial. What's it going to cost? Can I afford it? Um, will I qualify? What are the various things that I need to do to put myself in a good position? Again, being a realtor, I had a lot of resources that other people may not have. And so I was able to start plugging in. What would it cost on a monthly basis? What would be my mortgage if I did this or that? It was a very general, but I knew I was able. The other thing that I was doing is saving money, saving money, saving money. Always good to have a good down payment. The other thing that I was watching was my FICO score, my credit score. That is very, very key when we go into getting a mortgage. So that's kind of where I began my journey. And finally, after a good year of looking and watching and talking to other people, deciding indeed what I'm looking for is more of a single family house, possibly a duplex. So next week, we'll talk about the next step in my journey to buy a house.